Hey everybody, it's B-Nard coming your way with my first ever top 5 video. So this is a new series of videos I'm going to be doing where I count down my top 5 Pokemon in each type as of Gen 6. So before I get started, there's a couple things I have to say about the series as a whole. Number one, these are opinion videos. So I have my own opinion about Pokemon, as do all of you, I'm sure. And I am entitled to that opinion, as are all of you. So if you agree with me, that's great. If you disagree with me, that's fine too. But if you disagree with me, I would ask that you please refrain from posting things in my comment section like, oh, you missed this, or oh, you forgot that. Because believe me, I didn't miss anything and I didn't forget anything. I spent a lot of time researching these Pokemon, weighing their pros and cons, and ranking them in the way that I felt was most appropriate. So I will say that I'm basing my decisions primarily off of the statistics and the numbers of the Pokemon. So their typing, base stats, abilities, move pools, overall usefulness in competitive play is really what I'm looking for, so I can rank them as objectively as possible. So the other thing is I decided to exclude legendaries from these lists, mainly because everybody knows most legendaries are overpowered. So if I were to include them, they would take up about half of every list, which just didn't make any sense to me. So there will be no legendaries on any of these lists. So, having said all of that, we are ready to get started. I decided to kickstart the series with my personal favorite type, the Steel type. So, without further ado, we are going to get into it. So, coming in at number 5, we have Empoleon, the dual-type Water-Steel starter from Gen 4. The only one of its kind, so that makes it a very unique and powerful type combination. You will see on the left it only has 3 weaknesses and 11 resistances and immunities, which is a very good ratio. Base stats on the bottom are very respectable as well. In particular, special attack and special defense are very good, but HP and defense are good as well. The ability, unfortunately, since I said it was a starter type, is the standard water starter ability, Torrent, which is not particularly useful, nor is its hidden ability, but what can you do, right? But its move pool is actually good. Number of very good offensive and status moves to choose from. So overall, very, very good Pokemon in competitive play. So coming in at number 4, we have Aggron / Mega Aggron, the dual type Steel Rock from Gen 3. And of course it has the Mega Evolution, which is actually a pure Steel type Pokemon. So it is actually the only Pokemon to simply lose a type when Mega Evolving and go from a dual type to a single type, which is pretty unique in and of itself, but actually pretty beneficial for Aggron since Steel is a very strong type on its own. You will see it has 3 weaknesses and 11 resistances and immunities, which is a very good ratio. Again, base stats on the bottom, on the left for the regular and on the right for the Mega are very, very good as well. In particular, attack and defense for the Mega are very high, and the defense is actually tied with 2 other Pokemon for the highest in the game, so that is incredible, obviously, very useful in battle. The abilities, the regular has a couple different ones that are useful. The Mega has one in particular, Filter, which is very useful, which reduces the damage from all super effective attacks by 25%, which is obviously very useful in battle. The move pool is also very, very good. Mostly offensive moves, but a very wide array of them to choose from. So a very strong Pokemon. For those of you who follow my channel, you will know that I have used Mega Aggron in the past, and it was very effective, very useful, just a great Pokemon all around. Then coming in at number 3, we have Scizor / Mega Scizor, the dual-type Bug Steel from Gen 2. Probably one of, if not the most iconic Steel type in the game. Pretty much the poster boy for the Steel type. It only has 1 weakness and 9 resistances and immunities, which is a very, very good ratio. Base stats are also very good for the regular on the left and the Mega on the right, particularly attack and defense for the Mega, although special defense is good as well. The ability, pretty much for both, the best one is the Technician, which gives all of its moves with a base power of 60 or less, a 50% power boost, which is great in battle. Pretty much the signature ability of Scizor, although other Pokemon can have it as well. But the move pool is also very good too. Number of good attack and status moves to choose from. So for those of you who follow my channel, again, you will know that I have used Scizor as well in the past, and it was a great Pokemon in battle. Just very, very good all around. Tremendous Pokemon. So coming in at number 2, we have Metagross / Mega Metagross, the dual type Steel Psychic from Gen 3. It has a total of 4 weaknesses and 10 resistances and immunities, which is still a very good ratio to have. Its base stats are absolutely amazing. You can see the regular on the left and the Mega on the right. Again, particularly the Mega has just incredible base stats all around. Attack and defense are the best too, but pretty much everything is very high. Just a very, very strong Pokemon. The abilities, there's a couple different ones for the regular, and then one good one for the Mega, the Tough Claws, which gives a 30% power boost to all moves that make contact, which is great because it even further stacks onto his already tremendous attack power. So move pool is very good as well. Mostly offensive moves to choose from, but still a wide range of them to give you great coverage in battle. So this guy is just absolutely insane in battle, just very, very strong. And to be completely honest, I'm a little surprised that the Mega hasn't been pushed to Ubers yet, just because of the sheer power behind this guy. Base stat total of 700, which is one of the highest in the game. So just a simply amazing Pokemon in battle. So finally, coming in at number 1, we have Aegislash, the dual-type Steel Ghost from Gen 6. It has 4 weaknesses and a total of 12 resistances and immunities, which actually ties it with one other Pokemon for having the most of any in the game, which is absolutely incredible. Just an incredible ratio there. For this guy. Base stats are very, very good as well, and actually they go hand in hand with its ability, which is Stance Change. So for those of you who don't know how Aegislash works, the ability Stance Change, it will change Aegislash between its 2 forms, its blade form and shield form. So if you're using an offensive move, it will change to blade form, and you'll get those huge base stats in its attack and special attack. If you are using a defensive move, it will change to shield form, and you'll get those huge base stats in defense and special defense. So incredibly useful, obviously, to pick and choose where you want those very good base stats. to be, depending on the situation. Move pool is also very good as well. A number of very good offensive and status moves as well. This thing is incredible in competitive play. You can very easily set up a sweep with this thing because it is just so strong. The strategy is so solid behind this thing. So given all of those things, it was no surprise to me that this thing went to Ubers very quickly after its release, because it is just an absolutely amazing Pokemon all around. So that's it for this list. Again, this was my top 5 Steel-type Pokemon in the game as of Gen 6. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and/or subscribe if you did enjoy. And stay tuned for more new videos in the future. So that's it, and we will see you next time.